Tuesday, December 16th, 2025, 21st day of the October term. The Henry County Commission met pursuant to adjournment of the courthouse in Clinton, Missouri. Those members present were James Stone presiding, Commissioner Mark Larson, North District Commissioner Jake Bradley, South District Commissioner Kelly Merrick, County Clerk. 9 a.m. Commissioner Stone brought the meeting to order. The minutes from the Thursday, December 11th, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. The closed minutes from the Thursday, December 11th, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. Expenditures for the following departments were approved to be paid: Buildings and Grounds, General County Government, Court Administration, Prosecuting Attorney, Employee Benefits, Emergency Management, Coroner Commission, Law Enforcement, GR, Circuit Clerk, Road and Bridge Assessor, Admin Handling Costs, Inmate Security, Payroll, and Jury Pay. Commissioners received a certification of election from Mike Edgett regarding the Stonebridge Sewer District. At this point in the process, pursuant to RSMO 205-250, commissioners are charged with calling an election for eligible voters within the proposed district. Commissioner Larson made a motion to certify an election for the Stonebridge Common Sewer District, April 7th, 2026. Commissioner Bradley seconded. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. Jim Sublette, Emergency Management Director, Assistant Emergency Management Director, attended the meeting to share the emergency management weekly schedule with commissioners. He went on to share the agenda for the schedule. Bill Toll and Gary Mount attended the commission meeting to discuss the proposed electrical project around the square. They are asking for financial support from the county. Commissioner Stone asked if the city of Clinton was going to contribute to the project as well. Bill shared that they haven't asked the city yet, as they wanted to see what the county was going to do first. Bill also stated that he would like to see the bandstand refinished as well. Dennis Bowers, road and bridge supervisor, attended the commission meeting, said they are stripping everything off of the 100 Road Bridge. They expect it to be open Friday afternoon if all goes well. Dennis shared that he had to keep employees staffed this past weekend to keep heaters going on the bridge because it was so cold. He will not be doing any more bridges until the weather warms back up. They have completely brush cut through their scheduled brush cutting, getting ready for their second pass through. The storage container for the prosecuting attorney's office should be set on the pad Thursday. At 10 a.m., David Plumley, Chamber of Commerce, attended the commission meeting to present commissioners with the Old Glory Days 2026 Carnival schedule proposal for the inside of the square in the courthouse parking lot. He shared information and stats from last year's carnival sales. Commissioners stated that they would like to see what the courts are doing. Commissioner Larson shared his thoughts on the project and agreed that it needed to be done. He would like to see the city of Clinton, hold on, I want to say on the electrical project there. Sorry, I didn't add that. And agreed that it needed to be done. He would like to see the city of Clinton match county funds, as the county is the ones that pay for the electricity that it's used. Commissioners shared that they would commit $15,000 if the city of Clinton would also. At 10:30 a.m., Commissioner Bradley made a motion to discuss legal matters. To go into closed session to discuss legal matters via RSMO 610-021-1. Commissioner Larson seconded. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. At 10:55 a.m., Commissioner Bradley made a motion to end closed session. Commissioner Larson seconded. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. At 11 a.m., Sheriff Brown and Captain Bill Burke attended the commission meeting. Aaron provided commissioners with a breakdown of IT services with Digital Computer Works that was bid out in November. Sheriff's budgets were discussed: vehicle purchases, vehicle maintenance, and other various things in his law enforcement general revenue. Commissioner Larson made a motion to approve the Digital Computer Works IT service contract for 5 years with the Sheriff's Office. Commissioner Bradley seconded. Motion carried with the roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve a contract with Digital Evidence Management System and F&A Technologies to auto-renew annual. Commissioner Larson seconded. Motion carried. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. Sheriff Brown shared the cost of meals and medical costs from the Inmate Security Fund. They are needing to update their meals line as it went over 2025 due to daily population at the jail. At 12 p.m., Eric Townsend and Jake did not put his last name with Mike Keith Insurance met with the commission to present the 2026 proposal. Christian shared the breakdown of insurance coverages, compliance checks, and the companies that Mike Keith represents. The county is looking at a 15% increase on general liability insurance, auto insurance, inland marine insurance, terrorism insurance, cyber coverage insurance, and other various coverages of the county. Commissioners agreed that staying with travelers for cyber Staying with travelers for cyber coverage. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve Star Insurance for the general liability and to renew travelers for cybersecurity. Commissioner Larson seconded. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. At 1:30 p.m., Zach Olivius with Great River Engineering attended the commission meeting. Updated commissioners on BRO 42001 Northwest 700 Road over Knob Creek. He anticipates the bidding is ahead of schedule. He believes that the bridge should be completed in 2027. The BO 42 bridge that Lewis Company is doing will begin in the spring. With the government shutdown, the new BRO application process will not start until spring of 2026. At 1:48 a.m. We pulled an all-nighter. PM, Commissioner Larson made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Commissioner Bradley seconded. Motion carried. Well, I have fixed all
PM.
of those things.
Fix PM.
I did.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to
Motion?
approve these minutes.
Or
Second
second.
it.
Motion been made and seconded. Approve the minutes as approved with the corrections. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Okay.
Sorry about the blurps. It's just the way
And
it's been.
on closed session.
No worries,
minutes.
Kelly.
Does everybody have a minute
Yeah.
to read the closed session?
I'll make a
Alright,
motion
then.
to approve it.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded to approve the closed minutes. Meeting. And with that being said, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
We approved the regular minutes. Let's make a motion on that.
Yeah. This one's a no. What's that put on there? Why? Yeah, I
It's
don't
just
see
a
that they're
blanket
not,
letter. They'll know why.
Huh?
I mean,
Yeah,
they flagged you as to why, so.
they probably already told us.
Give me 2
Okay,
seconds and now
got-
first off. You got your goodies from B-Rock.
Yep.
I don't have bills yet. I'm
Yep.
telling you.
No bills?
That's what I just said.
Just one
Our
of
office
those.
has been busy,
I know it. Okay.
so they're coming.
You're
I
fine.
do have add-ons and maintenance and all of that. So we can do that.
That it?
Thanks. There it is.
Are we gonna have to put another line in our budget item
For what?
for squirrel, the squirrel thing?
Not just squirrels, it's all critter.
I won't charge you for it.
Animal control.
That's a
Animal
specialty.
Animal
The
control,
county clerk
the squirrel,
question.
the squirrel patrol, we can put that in.
Not limited to squirrels. Ask the rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
The rabbit is
Rabbit.
the rabbit is doing well.
He is.
There's your bills.
There you go.
Thank you, Amy.
There you go, Jim. Let's stamp this for me, please. Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, stamp. You have very neat certificates to that.
Did you purchase very many?
No. Certificates for years of
Oh,
service.
yeah, there's several.
Is there? I
There
thought
really
it was here.
is. I think there's a dozen.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Um, There's a 15 in there. Too.
There is.
Allison's 15. I think that's the highest one.
Mhm.
I had a couple road and bridge guys.
10.
5. Bobby might have a 15 too.
Yeah,
Actually,
Robbie.
Robbie and Allison might have 15. At our county dinner, we also recognized in 5, 10, 15, 20 years of service through the MAC. And so that's what he was asking.
Okay, that's nice.
Just like that. I will get my 20 in next year.
Me.
Goodness, getting all those last minute restitution payments up.
Mhm. Let's see, no. We're finishing up a 15 this year. And next year, in the next year, it's 16. That's always.
You and Rick will
Yeah.
get 15 next year.
Yeah. Mhm. There's one in the line, both of us. Okay. Okay, I don't want to keep on going.
We're still looking at other stuff.
Okay.
Received that in the mail. Gave it to Dennis. Dennis gave it back and said, he's not so sure it's ours. He's already fighting one with them. I'm trying to see if I can get in my budget.
Was these in the ground?
Dennis drove out there and looked and yesterday and said it was one of their
Yeah, the
boxes.
pedestal
Yeah,
deals.
there you go. You guys have the road and
about
bridge
the
budget,
elevator
right?
at
We discussed that.
Whereabouts
Dennis,
is
I don't think we
401
approved it.
Southeast
No,
300?
I approved
back.
that.
We can do that one, approve that
Somewhere
one
in Henry
today. You
County,
already
right?
have
Yeah,
it.
I got no.
I'm not, that one's not ringing
Drawing
a
a
bell
blank.
to me.
Since we need a vote on that before we.
Is that that map?
Yeah. I kept on getting into it. I finally just clicked the star. And then
Disregard or approve it when we
it's a whole
approve
lot
the
of
other
stuff.
one. So we'll approve it when we approve the other ones. I gotta make that wage.
Okay.
I'm giving you the new GIS with what we discussed. I think you guys have that one.
You already replied to it.
No,
This one.
no.
No. And we'll find out about what it says. Okay, sure.
What would you guys like me to do with
This
that Rick
is,
Steves letter? Any decision on that?
Dennis didn't think
They-
it was ours. Is that what he said?
Says that if Dennis wrote this down here,
Dennis did not write that.
oh, now then we need to call Dennis, find out. This says Dennis believe it was already hit.
Yeah, he said farmers mow that same ditch,
Yeah.
that they're not the only ones that mow it.
Yeah.
And he said, I can't say because it was in 2003 for 100% certain. He said they remembered having a conversation that it was that there was one hit, but it was like that before we started. And so he heard it
In 2003,
23.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I was trying to.
So many of them's laying on the ground.
I tried forever to get a hold of the price feed because one of the repeater canisters
Yeah.
was laying in my kid's front yard.
Did they ever come out?
No, now it's laying up against the guy wire, I think, is where it's laying.
Yeah.
So what number, I'm sorry, what address was that? Was that on 300 Road?
401
Oh, yeah.
Southeast 300 Road.
Yes, 401 Southeast 300.
490 is where this canister's laying on the side, so if they've been out to fix this that they're complaining about, they're driving by the other one.
Say it's debatable if they fixed it.
West of Shoemaker.
Yeah, well, yeah, crap. As far as I'm concerned, we didn't do it. It was already hit.
I say prove it.
It's already hit.
Yeah.
Send a reply back.
Or not.
Well,
Dennis
then.
goes like this.
Well said.
Well, that's why I've heard a lot of them do. That's what they do. Toss them in the trash. Okay.
Are you? We just need to approve the GIS, Kelly, or
We can do that when we do all of general revenue. We'll approve all of them, but those were the numbers reworked.
Yeah, after this is a one we
Yeah.
redone.
okay?
Anything
Thank
you
you.
have before that is not necessary.
Okay, so you handed us 2 sheets then,
Yeah.
or
I
just
did.
one?
I don't know.
This is
I
one
don't know
you
what
should,
you
you should keep.
Just keep one.
This is the only one you need to keep.
Okay, I got it.
Recycle the rest.
I don't know what this one's for, but it's the exact same thing
Maybe I
without the
gave it to
check
you.
mark.
Maybe I gave it to you already.
It's possible. It's okay.
All right.
So
Yeah, handle that one. Pull these out. See what the commissioners are gonna do with their budget, just their budget. Not anybody else.
what they decide.
Mhm.
See if they like Kelly's numbers. I don't think I've given you this one yet, have I?
Nope,
Nope.
not with the numbers.
Now I'm questioning myself since I gave you the other one twice. We'll start with this one because there's really not nothing to. Commissioners don't need no money. The only increase you'll see in the commissioner's budget is the wages at 5%.
Okay. So they didn't have to.
Huh?
Unless you guys want to go bananas. Highly do not recommend going bananas.
I don't think we should.
I dropped your computer software
Yeah,
line
should we,
down to 10,000. That they
do we need
that that was jumped because of the cameras and we didn't know what it was going to
Yeah.
take in the computers and we got you all computers and we did that
we
very
got the
very
cameras?
financially responsibly here. But that ADA compliance thing that we had a meeting on where we have to do our website, redo that kind of stuff is going to cost money that is above and beyond our IT contract.
Mhm.
So I didn't want to dump it way down. So I wanted to make sure that that stayed in there for those purposes.
Yep, if we
So-
gotta do it.
I think it works.
Well,
I'm good with it.
I say it's pretty lean.
Yep,
So yeah, good.
And sign it since you agreed to it as the commissioner's budget. Please and thank you.
and it. That'll be this, wouldn't it?
I don't care.
Oh, I mean, no gun.
As long as it has your stamp on it. Somebody
That
can
one?
handle, an open. We're
This one's okay. Okay.
Hey, we're on our way. First fund of general revenue done.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? This thing doesn't like me this morning, apparently. Where you at?
Hmm?
Where you looking at?
Nothing. I was just, I was looking for a place to put what I'm gonna do.
Keep
I
the good
wanna keep,
ones.
I wanna keep them separated.
Yes. Yes, please do.
That's what I had trouble.
Next
You got
we're
the
going
5 or
on
6
to
of them that.
Buildings and grounds.
Kelly.
Yeah, so if you have something that is old that we've looked at, make sure you keep these
I don't know
separate
what's
as,
old and what's new.
hopefully these are the finals. Date them.
That's
Date
what
the
I-
ones you get today.
Yeah.
Next, we're moving on to buildings and grounds. Last year, when we closed the law enforcement fund, commissioners decided to put all of the detention center activity in here, so our buildings and grounds budget raised exponentially.
Mhm.
So, but as far as like the cost, I mean, it's the same cost, it's just a different location. The only thing that really changed is capital improvements. I would like to bump that down to 300,000 instead of 500,000, which is what was budgeted last year. I meant to write that on there. So with the discussions that are being had about buildings and space, and I don't see us doing any major capital improvements next year on this building that would benefit us if we are going to do other things that we've just, are throwing around.
Yeah.
But you do have to keep some in there to, if we had a big something fail or something happen that we had to take care of. But I would like to drop that down to 200,000.
I thought you just said,
300,000.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm good with 300,000.
By 200,000. You can see we this one's old. The one I pulled yesterday, we spent less than 80,000 out of that, and I think that's just tying up some monies that we could use elsewhere.
Yeah.
So. Other than that, I spoke with Chris about the air conditioning and system. It seems that it's been in long enough now that things are starting to need repaired. So we bumped that AC heat and air system budget up to 10,000.
Is that for?
Mind you, that's both.
That's what I was going to ask.
So
Let me.
We spent 7,000, almost 7,500 this year. So hopefully that'll get us through next year by bumping that up just a little bit.
And that 75 is for both
Right.
areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the reason behind putting them together?
About what?
Putting in like
The law
whatever's going
enforcement.
on, over alongside with it. I mean, I can see
Yeah.
some good things about it, but I can also see it's going to be very hard to keep unless you line item everything.
Right.
What you spend over there,
Right.
as opposed to what you spend here,
Right.
because that's actually what we are talking about is going to make it very difficult to figure out how we're doing with this.
Right. So most of the jail stuff is line itemed by itself. You can see repair and upkeep of the jail utilities is separate. I think the only one that is together is the AC system. Everything else is separated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and we can absolutely do that as well. We can
Separate.
we can put another line item in there and do that. So to answer the original question, the law enforcement fund was created when the bond passed for the new jail, for the building of the new jail, and they set that out aside by themselves, pulled out a GR and set that aside by themselves. I think the fear was that if that sales tax doesn't get renewed, we have to be able to fund our jail. So they pulled that over to general revenue, knowing that was a continuous source of income.
Right.
With that being on the horizon.
Okay. And that makes sense.
So you'll see the percentage of increase down at the bottom. We cut some places, we added some places. That increase actually is going to be incorrect because I'm changing that 500 to 300.
Okay,
so that'll even make it smaller.
That made it 76.
So I think we're doing great there. Chris is doing a great job.
Okay, 716 to 76. Okay.
Any questions, concerns on that? Just so you guys are aware, this is also where that extra extension money that I was telling you about falls in. So just take a little peek, see, add that on top of. Make sure I didn't have any more questions on this. Oh, you can also see that the trash and the mowing is kind of high. We added a large dumpster over at the jail about halfway in between the year this year.
Okay.
How about that? That
Yeah.
was in trouble with trash.
Any questions?
Kelly,
on
do
that?
we
Yes.
have anybody,
yeah.
the generator, do we have any, they come out once a year, don't they, somebody to check that and do some kind of a service or
On the
whatnot?
on the jail generator.
No, the one here.
That's
Uh,
all new to me.
well, that'd be the one
Would that
we
be
just
under-
brought over.
Right.
Yeah, they always did down there.
Who's that, is that gonna fall underneath this generator?
Yeah, it'll fall.
It'll have full on it.
Will that cover it?
It's
I mean, I don't know what they charge to come out, but I can't imagine it's cheap
Probably not.
to test it.
That would be a Mark Harding.
one of
I was
them.
gonna say
we-
Mark was
we-
kind of the one.
We'd started a lot. We'd start them some.
Yeah.
And then they had to come down.
They
Every
still,
so
need- somebody
often.
needs to check it though yearly.
Yeah.
I say this one's different than just a portable one though. So
Yeah.
I'm with.
It's just gas and
That would be a Mark question.
Okay.
See, Mark might actually know what
I'm
the
not
yeah.
experienced enough in generators.
Yeah.
So on that line,
That was-
that 360 that I'm showing there,
Mhm.
that is the gas that we had to reinstall here at the courthouse to
Oh,
run the generator. So
okay.
that's why I put it under the gas utilities generator.
Mhm.
So that's minimal because we
Right.
That's all.
likely won't have to use it. It's just the keep on fee for the year. So that's all that is. But if we need to add generator,
This is Mark. Yes. $495. Okay,
thank you.
that's what I needed.
And my answer.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, bye.
So we'll bump that line by $495.
Mhm.
Making it 855, and we'll just, well, that won't say EOC in front of it anymore, it'll say generator, gas utilities,
Mhm.
and expenses, is what that line will change to. I don't know that we'll have $1,000 worth of electric down there either, but I have to leave something because we still have the electric on in our name, so I still have to leave it on there.
Wouldn't think, but
I did not, budget water or anything like that down there. We can stop budget talk if you need to speak with the commissioners.
I'm just here.
Okay,
We have nobody else.
sure, I just wanna make sure we got you in.
yeah. Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. Okay.
How do you feel about that one? I'm giving you the good ones first.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the 1.1. That isn't hard to swallow. Yeah. Thank you.
Good with that.
So it doesn't look like I need anything to change.
It didn't look like it.
I mean, anytime you can decrease a budget by 19%, I think that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Overall, but
No,
No,
these are budget lines right now.
it's just each of them's a line.
I wish,
man, that's a big thing.
I
Yeah.
wish that was gonna be the case.
Yeah, it's not going to happen like that. The end result. She hadn't got to the bad.
was bringing them the good
Yeah.
news
Oh.
first. All right, you're in charge of that one too, so I need a stamp.
Hmm.
What do we want next? General county government, because you're in charge of that one too. This one's not done. Not done. This one I need direction.
Yeah.
Is that one?
They'll start it testing.
Oh, there it is.
That's
He
excellent.
said, I think
You
he
got me a
said
stamp one?
So Zach, how are you?
who is contract with.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't. So,
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Very
Christmas.
good,
Man,
good
thank you. Have a good day.
There you go. Are we good?
Thank you.
Good. That's excellent.
Okay.
This one's not complete. We got some things to discuss. Also, nothing that I felt we can handle right now. So, I didn't have the insurance numbers when I started this one.
We've got a percentage on this one.
I don't have numbers completed on this one. Also, ignore the 8151. That was Katie's note.
So she's nope.
What I want you to do is go line by line and see what you, if I'm in the
Mm,
ballpark.
sure.
I took these home last night and I didn't take the
Is-
insurance contract home with me, so I didn't
Yeah,
have
I
exact
was wondering.
No, you're
that-
I didn't want to put fake numbers in there.
No. General liability insurance.
It was a 15% increase across the board for our
Okay.
insurance coverages. So
We just gotta add that.
that's a jump.
Yeah.
That's a big jump. Yeah, but that's not, I've got to break it out. That's why it's not there,
Okay.
because the inland marine and the
Alright.
general liability
Okay.
are different. So, I mean, you can kind of
Yes.
guess. See if we budgeted 219 last year and then for 218. Budgeted 218, 497. And then inland marine was 747.50. We'll go 223
Oh, that's so much easier.
times 15%. Looking at just a new insurance budget, 256-ish.
Huh?
A quick guesstimate figure number for the insurance inland marine and liability is 256.
Okay.
That's a quick 15% jump.
Kelly, would you like a warmer?
No, thank you. You sound so distressed, Jim.
Then we do that.
That's what I was telling myself as I got indigestion last night, reading these numbers on some of these things.
Yeah.
Oh.
That looks like
What was that 15% number, Kelly, that you rattled out?
256,000.
256?
Here, hit 6 out.
And that's with that 15%
Mhm.
increase.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's just a basic, I mean, that's nothing
Yeah.
pulled out or separated.
Right.
That's just the math my fingers did here. Says a $546,689.86.
Is that your final
That's
number?
the total of what's on here. That's not gonna, I don't feel like that's gonna be our final number because I think we have some things to discuss here.
Okay.
But that's the number that it totals right now. 546,689.86.
I'm gonna get my pencil out and then I'll ask you that number. What's your number again, Kelly?
546,689.86. Anybody want a cookie? I made a breakfast cookie.
I'm good, thank you.
Nobody else can have a breakfast cookie. Mark,
Oh.
Jim, you guys probably ate breakfast like grown adults, didn't you?
No,
I did not.
I didn't wake up in time. Or I would.
Can I get a half a cookie?
What kind of cookie would you want?
Just a half.
I know, but
Doesn't matter.
sugar,
Oh.
peanut butter, chocolate chip,
Sugar.
snickerdoodle.
Sugar. Or snickerdoodle. Either one.
The snickerdoodle's good. I had one
Yeah,
the other
that's
day.
good,
That's a
they're
good cookie. Kelly's not big on the snickerdoodle.
Ew.
She's not.
Oh no.
She don't like it.
She says that's a waste of
And
cookie.
oatmeal cookies shouldn't be.
Whoa, easy on the oatmeal cookies.
I like. I like.
I like
raisin.
them with butterscotch chips. That's the only way I
I like the raisin.
I could get. do that.
like.
Alright.
Okay.
So-
So, any questions about these things?
One,
Good.
do we need to go into our workshop?
Not for these.
Okay,
There's no.
The economic development.
that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
did we
ask.
have a contract?
Yeah.
I wrote that question,
We-
Jim. Why are you asking me?
I thought the economic
We have
development was.
No, well, this is for the inter-county economic development.
I feel we
have
needed
nothing
economic
about it.
development.
I know nothing about
Out there, well, the meeting we went to is what I'm thinking that
it.
is. isn't
No,
it?
that's industrial development.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I
is,
was gonna say, we don't, as a county, don't have an.
no, we
economic
don't have it.
We should.
Yes, we should. I mean, I agree
I
100%.
understand. That's why there's a question mark there. Because I'm going.
So where does this
what are we
money?
Yeah.
What is
That's
it?
what I want to know.
Where did
Where's
we
it
send
going?
this? 2,500.
Jim, you're the only one of us here who might know that answer.
Rick might know.
Yeah.
But we don't have a contract with them. I know it. We don't have anybody.
Okay, that's
Unless
still
it's
a
case
question.
there.
Well, we've got $4,000 going out the door to somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up here.
Unless
and
the
see what
case
comes
singer-
out of that line.
See if it's case there.
As
'Cause
soon as
they've
my
got
computer
one.
comes up, we'll see.
I could see
And
it.
they got an extra right now.
I didn't know if you guys had to deal with the
City.
Clintons.
That was my
No,
question. Too.
yeah.
That's why.
We never have given us, other than the time the city, remember out here on the, when they was doing that development, supposedly, and then it went to pot. Over there,
Oh, at the Holiday Inn.
no, across the road on the new economic development out
The
there.
Gearhart?
Where the Gearhart, where they built the road, the city built a road, and we paid some money on that.
I'm
Surely
waiting for
that's
my-
not it.
I'm waiting for my system to come up and then we'll look and see what we paid
Yeah.
out of that fund. But my initial question was, do we have a contract with somebody for economic development?
The only one I know of is Casing, and part of theirs is economic development.
We'll
Which-
see. It's loading, it's probably updating, so. The 5% election service fee cost was nothing last year. That's because the county didn't have an election last year. That's a fee that the election authority has to charge, to fund her elections, so.
Yep.
That's why that's there. That wasn't there last year. You'll see that on my budgets. In certain years, we don't budget large amounts because we don't have elections, so. my budget's really fluctuating there. So, the audit, we don't have that this year.
Mm-mm.
The extension, that is the number that they requested.
Extension office?
Yeah.
Why does that fall under economic development?
No, it's
Doesn't
general
it?
government.
Where you at? I'm on a different person. I thought it was on there.
Upon investigation, I have you guys have the, extension budget that they presented you guys with?
I've got it somewhere. You're
Yes,
gonna
I
give
do
me
too.
a minute.
My program finally updated. I'll get in there and answer some questions. Oh,
These are all up here.
I've got it, too many
Huh?
papers.
You got it?
I've got it.
Somewhere.
I've got
I did
it.
too.
Just a question.
I would give you
How
another
deep?
copy, but then you guys would be like, I still have too many papers. It looks like this.
And we give them,
See, I've got it. It's gonna turn up here in just a second. There it is.
these are-
Oh, that's card.
I guess I should put these stuff in order.
Okay, I'm making you guys copies.
one.
We're killing time.
Jake's got one.
There it is.
He's got one. I need one.
Start to get nervous. Okay.
As soon as I hit start, Mark's gonna find his.
Yep, more than likely. I
See,
know
that's-
it's in here
That's what
somewhere.
she's gonna tell us.
You know what?
And a lot of this
Better
is
try.
even gonna be, it's just gonna be worksheets that you guys can get rid of later. This isn't final. Anywho. The University Extension presented this budget worksheet when they were here.
Yes.
And it says that they requested from us $70,356 from last year. In my budget that I show, we budgeted $71,160.
Huh.
So that's a difference. I know it's not a big difference, but it's a difference.
71 one.
It's a difference of $804. The reason I asked this is because if they only need $3,138 over what they budgeted last year, add that to the 7356 and it comes up with a lower number than 73,494 what they requested this year.
What's the lower number?
Which one?
72,690.
What I do is give them the 7269. Personally.
Y'all can do what you want, but I just found that little. I mean, that's $804.
Mm-hmm. It's
Still $804.
Still
I guarantee you,
$804.
it's gonna look good. With times that looks good.
Well, if they're only needing the 3138,
That's right.
then we already budgeted 71,160.
Tell you, you look around other places, we're the highest there is on giving an extension office. But- And I'll agree, but then we're covered in Warsaw, Benton County and all them, because they covered all the counties surrounding counties. But
Well, that brings me to a question. Does these counties give them money?
they give me a little bit. They didn't give nothing like we do.
So they're
already down.
In reality, we should not be giving any of our taxpayer money to any other county.
No,
Let the
sure.
other counties figure it out. I mean, and that actually sounds to me like that's on their end. They need to be able to keep that separate.
Now, where they keep it, casing in the house, it's done a little bit. It's each county. Pay so much, but it's
Well,
based
that
on
makes sense.
population. But
Okay, my next comment on this was we have spent $71,162.
Yeah.
So $2 over the budgeted amount. Well, they used this budget amount of 73.56.
they didn't use this.
They didn't use the 71. And so what it is, I think I'm not 100%, couldn't tell you, don't do that. Don't know how the extension stuff works.
Is this the right addition? 70,356.
I didn't add it up. This is what they presented us with.
Well,
So
I guess-
basically, they send us a big lump that says, we want this. You guys you just did a check for
Yeah,
$7,258.31.
that's what we paid.
So that's what they will, however much we give them, that last one's gonna drain that to nothing that we,
Right.
for whatever we budget for them, they are going to request a receipt. It's not like they're only gonna spend 60,000 of that 70, because they make it to where they send in requests and it's always usually $2. I don't know how they got by with $2 extra. This is what they did. That much I do know.
But this year we paid him 71,712.
It's $2 over whatever we budgeted.
Oh.
71,162. We just wrote a check. That's why the numbers are
Right.
different between this sheet and
71 and
Yep.
162.
Math for 25 is right on the paper.
Huh? Okay.
I'm not saying one way or the other we should cut anything. There's discrepancies on what they're reporting we budgeted and what we actually budgeted. Dennis said the pad was set yesterday and is ready to go. Or the container was set yesterday and is ready to go. So
We need to talk with Christian. Okay, Lash, okay. Oh, well, then Douglas.
I guess my thought process is if they want to increase their budget by 3,138, then that comes to 672,690. And yes, $804 is $804. I will walk across the street to save $1.
Well, it's in their office manager. 35,860.
I
And
don't know what you're.
No, I'm just looking at their budget, what, up here, what they, 35, and then their budget, they 26, they wanted to raise her, give her $860.
But they also raised the travel,
Yeah.
the telephone,
Mhm.
insurance.
Yeah. So the telephone shouldn't, or I'm sorry. Well, they use mostly cell phones anyway, I would say. But I don't know. Their telephone bill, boy, they hiked it too.
Well, how many employees are there?
Well, see, most of them work for the,
Berlinda's the only one we paid
Yeah,
that they.
Berlinda's the only one come out here, the rest of them comes out of
State stuff, I'm
state,
assuming.
Columbia, right?
Oh, okay. I mean, it's kind of hard to decide what to do with.
Somebody else's employee.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make this difficult, but it's $804 is $804.
Well,
What was the number you said it was?
So if we took what we have budgeted in 25, which was 71,160,
Yeah.
and we added the difference, their increases, the 3,138,
mhm.
it's 72,690.
2, 6.
Oh wait, I might be wrong.
Hmm?
Hold on. 71,160. That's 72,690 is not what. Plus. It's not coming out. What am I doing? It was $804 difference. Okay, that's what I was doing. We took the 73,494 minus. There's $804 difference in what we already budgeted. So if we take that 804 from the 3,138 that they're requesting, because on this paperwork they're not showing. That drops their request down to 233 or 2,334 because there's already an $804 difference.
2000 what, Kelly?
334.
And that makes how much on the,
Thank you.
It makes the request the same. I think we just. What? Now I'm confused. Hold on. We already budgeted $804 of this request, of the upper request. Basically saying is drop it by $804, 72,690. Because what they're saying when we budgeted and what we actually budgeted is not the same. Are y'all following?
Mm-hmm.
It took me a minute to catch back up here. I think we should budget $72,690. And that will give them the raise of 3,800 from their number.
because we need to change the extra expenses. Oh, here's,
There's no.
I don't know what
Their
they're
2025 budget number is what is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We budgeted more than what they're saying.
Yep.
By $804. So if we take that $804 off of their budget, because we've already accounted for $804 that they're not accounting for.
Yep.
Then that brings us to 72,690. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yep. So I heard the snap.
It's actually, these are junk. Do not buy these. They are not like the Bics. These mechanical pencils. I've broke every
No.
single one of them right here.
Yeah.
It's a paper mate.
Yeah, they aren't worth crap.
They're not as good as Bics. So what's your thoughts on that, fellas?
I'm good with that.
There you go.
That makes sense
Yeah.
to
Yep,
me.
yep.
They're only asking for this amount
Okay.
based on that 70,356. So we're not shorting them any money
Mhm.
because we had already budgeted
Yep.
more than what they. Yes, no?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, so that
Change it.
number's not gonna, that's gonna change. The public
Oh.
defender, that's the office that we rent. They sent me a budget amount for that, and that's exact, so,
We need to find out about that economic development
yeah,
deal.
we do. What do we spend 2,500?
$4,900.
Hmm?
49.
No, but while the activity, no, before total activity in 25, 48, yeah. 4809.
I mean, I'm sure there's a purpose. I just
Sure.
oh,
We send the money to White. Remember,
I remember we sent
Yeah.
some money to Whiteman.
we send that up there for Whiteman for our county.
What's it do? What's
Huh?
what's it for?
And that is for the economic development, or actually it's for keeping Whiteman there, all the planes there. What it amounts to. Because the one time is wanting to move all the B2s out, move everything out.
Whiteman Area Leadership.
Yep.
Investment
25.
request.
I remember that letter.
It's not a contract, it's just what we donate.
And that was only $1,500.
Okay.
Let's see what the rest.
What
of
do we
it
spend
is.
other on?
Casinger dues.
That's what I'm thinking.
County membership for Casinger.
Okay.
3,309.38.
3,000 what?
309.38.
And the county is economic development, which I have trouble with that. That's the case. That's sure in hell letting them do any economic development for us.
Well, I don't think that's not Casinger County. That's the county deciding what line they pay it out of, and
Is
they're
that what
paying it out of economic development. Apparently,
Oh.
that's
Evidently.
not Casinger. That's us.
Yeah.
That would be the clerk.
I figured that would come out of dues and subscriptions, I guess, is what I was thinking.
You
Would
would think, Jake.
Sorry.
I'm
No.
ignoring Jim.
Oh, you're fine.
Digging at me for no reason.
I was thinking that like the Casinger County membership dues would come out of dues and subscriptions. So I
That's where
Shocked me.
I would assume they need to
I
go.
mean, it's
'Cause
out of
our
the same.
Yeah,
Well, our subscription,
I guess it's out of the
hard
same
to say
spot.
subscription, went up $1,000 too, from what we
well,
underneath that.
Oh,
Or maybe it was publications. I felt like it was.
So subscriptions from the
yeah.
year before went up.
Publications, we budgeted 3,500. So far, we've spent 2,200. In 24, we only spent 1,100. What is the publication?
Every time we have to advertise in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Is
for
that
a
what it
day.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this other, that's
and we
probably,
have to publish our budget stuff, and we have to do our financial statement advertising, as any advertising that, as the county, we do our
Okay.
applications.
but I'd rather think that other deal was just when they're
It probably
paying the
is a little
bill, they
high.
just, instead of dues, they just stuck it the other one. That's what I have.
I think we can probably drop that down to 3, because we bid a lot this year. I
Yeah.
felt like we were bidding every other week, so let's drop that one down to at least 3 and see where that gets us
Which
this
one?
year. The publications line.
Okay. Because
Like for elections and stuff, I have my own publications line, so that stuff doesn't come out of here.
Okay.
It's just the general stuff, like
Okay,
we're bidding
I was
for
going to 3.
something,
Is telephone our
everybody,
For-
every,
in the-
and all the
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
I think the internet comes out of there too, so that's gonna change. Because we're not spending $795. Well, we are until the end of the year, the
Yeah.
beginning of the year.
Yeah.
We'll be cutting that in half. And I think the internet comes out of there too, so let me see, we might be able to bump that down.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure that it comes out of there, where I say that. Yeah,
Is it?
sure does. So we can manipulate that one a little bit.
Mhm.
To $795 times 12, that's $9,500. But then we gotta divide that by 2 because our new payment is $350. We can probably drop that down to 20 and be safe.
The telephone.
The vote?
Yep.
Let's do that.
I'm thinking that'd be good, wouldn't you?
Well, we were paying
Yeah.
$795 a month, and now we're only paying $350. So
It'd be quite a bit.
Okay.
well, beginning of the year, we should be only paying $350. We got paying both for a couple months, and it wasn't Chuck, it was the state that was dragging their feet, and I don't know why. Getting the OSCA changed over to the new internet, but I couldn't do anything about it because we had to have internet while they.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we ended up paying a
Yes.
couple months of both.
And we talked about that when we was doing it. We knew we
I
was going to
know.
have
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
They
Not
got
as
on us.
long as
they
it
got
happened.
us, whether we
Yeah.
like it or not. I think they just, that's a ripoff there.
I was not pleased with the time, but it wasn't Chuck's fault, it was the state's fault. So we'll drop that down $5,000. I think that'd be fine.
Yep, now where we at on that? We dropped that quite a bit.
I also don't think my
Yeah.
vending machine sales is going to bring in $1,000. Let's drop that down to 800.
Which one?
My vending machine sales.
Oh. Eh.
I don't think that.
I don't think you're gonna
Well,
make that
it's
800
the
either.
cost. So basically, whatever I bring in is what I
Yeah.
put out. It kind of washes itself out.
Yeah.
I'm not. I actually well, Jim, I raised the price a quarter a bottle, so I might actually make something this year instead of breaking even.
That's her slush fund. That's why I used to kid her
No,
about.
it isn't. It's right here in general revenue. I'm not me. No slush fund for me.
Let's see, that goes right back to sodas.
She goes right back in soda. She,
I don't have a slush fund.
the bad thing, yeah, hell yeah, you can put enough labor working at it,
Yeah, that's
carrying the stuff in, or putting it in the tank.
fill in the machine and
Fill in
count
the
down the
machine.
money.
That's right. Making a deposit. Look at that. No, it's
It's a
not worth it.
convenience for the employees.
That's all it
random
is.
people on
That's
the
all
street.
it is.
So I don't see myself
No.
spending. I only spent less than 500 this
Yeah.
year on soda, so I'm saying 800.
Well, we dropped on
Okay.
drinking soda, didn't we?
No, if we just dropped on caring whether or not it was filled.
Oh, was,
Too many other things to do.
I ain't got time for that.
is that it?
Unless you want to designate that to somebody else in this courthouse.
Yeah.
Paper, copy paper has went up.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. That's the copy machine supplies. Used to offices will buy paper.
Yeah.
And they switched it a few years ago where we just buy it by the pallet and then everybody. Why keep taking
Use the
it
same
down?
thing.
Right.
So we buy it by the pallet. Usually a couple, 2-3 pallets a year, but
Yeah.
man, this year it jumped.
We went that long.
No, it's the cost of the paper.
Yeah.
but, I
It
mean,
wasn't that we bought more, it was the
Really?
price.
Well,
of the
everything's going up.
paper. Yes.
All right.
And
So,
we go through that still.
So let me add this up and I'll give you a number.
what about the inland marine policy?
So I just combined that with the 15% jump, that 256 number that I gave
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I just combined that together to get the 15% because the 15% was all over the insurance and I haven't had a chance.
No worries. I think I
It's
was
in there.
pouring
It's already
coffee.
accounted for.
Okay.
But when I finish this one, it'll be separated.
Yeah.
I just
No. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When insurance companies come in here, it's not something that I have spent a lot of time learning. So that is something I have to invest some time in. $540, $185, $86.
541. What?
85, 86.
Not bad.
So we raised that $21.49, $2,149. That's not bad.
There we go.
Starting value.
All right.
That's a 0.39, we'll say 0.40% increase.
Well, we're good. Good.
Will you stamp this one so I know that we went over it? And
Mhm.
I will break those insurance numbers apart.
We're probably going to get another one of these with a fresh copy, or
Right, so
Well-
once I get everything, and it won't actually, these are just worksheets.
Yeah.
So you'll get the actual budget.
Yeah.
okay. Are we calling this one good then?
Yeah,
Good.
Yep. It's done.
See, I agree. I just didn't know if that's what you all was thinking too.
Yeah. It's stamped.
we got a time to do a couple more. I'll do mine. I have nothing of concern or nothing that I'm changing, so. Jake, do you need a potty break?
Okay.
I do, but I'm holding it.
Oh my God.
I was waiting for you to take one so I could take one.
Well,
That's the case. Grab the first one.
let me jump up.
Probably full out. No. I'll be filled up. I think it is. Yeah, I'd have a tough time seeing where Casinger would be an economic development. Have you?
Yeah, no.
And I'm getting, we got, and then for that Lila, she scheduled, trying to get everybody, now she's wanting a executive meeting. And I'm stuck on that deal. And tell Cindy she can't make it today. And I said, "Why you don't wait till last day to get scheduled for
Well,
something
yeah.
like that?" I mean, it's just, and some of that stuff. The last 2 years ago, that's when Bob and Dave, we got to tell they had borrowed money we didn't know about. And now they had to be paid back. And finally got it down, but hell, they don't have enough money to deal with. And I heard St. Clair County, see, they hired one of the economic development director. What was her name? Down OCLA. Dang. Shannon, I believe she was
Stewart.
Stewart. Okay.
Yeah.
And guess what? To me, she's better than those. Bob said they never got nothing out of her. He said, we ain't going to pay for it. And I don't know whether they're going to, I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
All they got it going for them is tech. And I'm scared to say what's going to happen there. But hopefully things get lined out. Because they was aiming at that Shannon, I think could be real good. Someone, she could. If they can get it all straight.
Subby's coming to the dinner.
Huh?
Subby is coming to the dinner. He's not going up. To
Oh, he's
Lawrenceburg.
coming. Oh, he's I don't know. Because he's going to eat up there. And I was supposed to give him chicken dinner or turkey dinner. All right.
I had to go all the way downstairs to the bathroom.
Was it Tuesday after?
You barely missed it. You must have been like
Yeah.
halfway down the stairs.
I must have needed the exercise.
So did I, but it just wasn't.
All right.
We'll do mine. They're not very exciting, except for every other year when it looks like I'm asking for a whole
Yeah.
lot more money than.
Election.
And I have two. I have a county clerk budget and I have a
Election budget.
collections budget.
Okay.
My percentages on my elections budget are clear, but if I'm using them for everybody else, I gotta use them for myself.
All right. Which one do y'all do first?
The county clerk. It's simple.
Okay.
The only increase was the wage increase, and then I did bump my dues and subscriptions up a little bit to 1,500 because 1,300 was or 1,200 was clearly not enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Hey, looks good. First one.
That software
You're not out
license
of-
maintenance fee that's showing 26,000. I ran down this here, 675, and it's showing
Uh.
0. Those are due this month. That's just not on here. I've paid them now, so we're probably actually really close to that line.
You think it's gonna be about? Yeah, oh, okay.
It just shows that I haven't paid anything out of that $26,000 line, and
But you're all right.
yeah, my software purchase, my agreements are
License.
coming up.
Yeah.
So
Normally,
like Tyler, I think maybe we paid
Yeah.
one for Tyler today.
and then
It
that,
comes out of there.
you're close on it anyway, I'd say. 24, you had,
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say it's pretty close. But
okay.
I was just mentioning that it doesn't look like I've spent anything on this, but I have.
Yeah.
It didn't come in until December, so.
You put it in your budget, don't you?
Yes.
How about the computer software purchase, Kelly? There's no activities on any of the years, so
Right.
I figure there's a story behind it.
The story is if my computer goes down, I have to have money to replace it.
Got it. That's why I was curious. Okay.
Clearly that hasn't happened.
Thankfully.
But I gotta have some kind of something in there in case I do have to purchase a new one.
Yep.
Which actually, my computer was purchased in 21 or 22. And this year when Chuck came in and said everything's switching to a Windows 11, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, but I just bought it. So he actually went in and made my computer accept Windows 11 so that I didn't have to buy a whole new computer, and that was covered under my IT
Oh,
contract.
good.
I just got
Hey,
lucky that I
he's-
didn't have to,
That's it.
because my computer wasn't so old that
Chuck, yeah,
Yeah.
covered
Does a
it.
good job.
Any
I'm
questions
good with
about
that
my
too.
lines there?
That's pretty painless.
I dropped the training back down to 2,500. Obviously, I only spent 1,700 on that this year, but I do have a new girl in my office who might go to some trainings next year that we didn't go to this year. So
Is that all right,
I
guys?
kept it. Trade these then? Because I want to see it copy. So if you made notes on that.
And mother,
Okay,
I
you
didn't
did.
bother.
All right, the elections. I'm changing it up at the top where it says elections coordinator. I'm just gonna put deputy. That's one of my elections will pay for one of my employees.
Okay.
There's a 12,240 difference in wages there because obviously that's where my wage line was becoming out at the beginning of the year, and it's not the same wage line. So I dropped that wage line substantially. Election office supplies. Next year's gonna be bananas. You see election postage.
Mhm.
I've only spent 4,000 of my 12,000. That's because I'm currently in the middle of a canvas. That 12,000 will be gone by the end of the year. I mean, I've got to finish paying out rice for that. April election is usually around $25,000. August election cost us $37,684 in 2024. I did some numbers on the back because I have to pay my election judges for their time, and currently they're making $13 an hour. 13. Minimum wage goes up to 15 at the beginning of the year. I have to bump them as well.
Yep.
So I put a little bit of an increase there for the election judges' wages. November election, I'm comfortable with the 30,000. Election training, again, I bumped it down. Equipment, as Jake asked, same situation. If I have 3 computers in my office, so if any of them go down,
Can I have it?
Gotcha.
I've got to have it. My software license maintenance, again, will be paid in December. I paid to Adkins, I paid to Timex for our pull pads. We pay for the maintenance and the software license for our election equipment. So just because those aren't showing there doesn't mean that they won't be paid this year. The Secretary of State's office is supposed to pay for portions of the state elections. Notoriously, usually receive a big fat zero from there. Last in 2024, they did pay about $30,000 towards the 2 elections. I would tell you my own personal beliefs on that, but I'll tell you later. I don't know that we're going to get anything until it happens for that. So, in our revenues line, there is an election reimbursement line that you'll see in general revenue, and I zeroed it because I can't count on their money. So I don't know if I will get any of that back. Now the April election, we'll get that back because that's the entities all pay their portion of it, except for what the county pays.
Right.
We'll get
Okay.
all that back, but the November and the August, we'll see if the Secretary of State's office gives us anything.
Okay.
So yeah, my budget increased by 15% or something like that. But that's because of the 2 elections. You can't
I was
really
gonna
compare a
say-
24 election or a 25 budget to an even number. It's not because of. I actually dropped my wages line. It's actually down from 2024. So to compare it to years.
So that's what I was looking at. I mean, it's far off.
Pretty conservative.
I'm good with this.
What?
I don't know how to cut it anymore.
Okay, that was good.
It's easy to explain my own because I know what I want. It's hard to explain somebody
Oh,
else.
do you want to this?
Give me the stamp one.
I think it's good. So what did I give you on that other?
I did the same thing. I gave you mine and you gave me the stamp one.
Okay.
We might have time to go over one more easy one. I will have to head out about 11. I gotta go
Yes.
over there to set things up. Who's gonna say the pledge?
Tell you what, Jake, that'd be a good one. Jake, do you want to do it or
I can do it.
Mark's gonna ask the blessing, so just let Mark do it, and then you'll be standing for the
Well,
blessing.
we usually had one do
All right.
one and then
Never mind.
I'll do the
Jake?
pledge.
All right, Jake, can do the pledge.
Got to
Okay.
remember.
Do the
yeah, I'm
Okay.
completely derailing us off the budget right now.
That's okay.
You've had change so quickly.
Yes, yes, I have.
To tell you that.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know, Jim. So, Jake.
Are we gonna try to come back after lunch?
If
Then?
you guys
You want
can,
to?
I would love
All right.
to.
That
I
way
have
we
to
get-
leave at 3, but I would
Okay,
be thrilled if we could continue budget.
so we'll
If you
come
guys
back
don't have
after
anything
lunch,
to do.
and let's just, we'll adjourn and come back. Okay.
Yeah, I can make that happen.
So we'll do, Jim always does the welcome, and then we'll do the pledge of allegiance,
Yep.
and then we'll bless the food.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
That order.
change the agenda.
Okay.
And I don't know what commissioner's coming. No. We should put our, but I'll find out.
We should have done what?
Introduce them. But I'll introduce. I should have said, we need to think of, when it's coming. But then, and I know him, and Donnie, and somebody told me Donnie was coming. I didn't know whether Donnie could. But he's getting along pretty good. That's good. And I heard anything. Teresa.
guess we can do
What?
deals next. Hers is usually pretty simple. Nothing really
No.
chat out on hers.
It's pretty stationary.
Pretty cut and dry.
Mhm.
Most of them are, all the office holders are really good. Most of the office holders are really good about their budgets.
I was gonna say, not one crap.
Most.
Uh,
Three-quarters is pretty, cut and dry.
mhm.
The 5% increase for wages,
Yep.
those are my figures up there. She didn't try to change anything. Otherwise, equipment maintenance, she had some computer concerns. So she asked if she could bump that up a little bit.
Mhm.
It had been higher previously, then they lowered it because her computer situation was okay, and now she's
Now she's back up.
asking to bump that back up at
Mhm.
least halfway from where it used to be. Otherwise, I mean,
Chris, that was
pretty
pretty well.
pretty straightforward.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Okay. Stamp it.
We're gonna skip Rick's because he's up here causing all kinds of issues. We'll handle Rick after
Alright.
because he's combining. So before it was the collector and the treasurer had their own budget lines, and he says that's not necessary. One budget line for both offices would be grand, which makes sense to me. They're the same office, the same. So we're combining his, but I have Wendy's here for the circuit clerk. She has no increase from last year, so that one should be pretty straightforward.
Yep.
We pay a portion, I think we're required to by statute, is that,
Mm.
yeah, right?
Yep.
Of the circuit clerk's office, the county pays a portion of it, and then the state pays the majority of it, but the county does fund the circuit clerk's office a little bit. No wages or anything, that's all out of the state. So Wendy asked for nothing more.
I think it's all right. All right, guys.
So, I mean, usually it's, you take a vote to approve the general revenue budget because it's its own fund, not individually. So we've reviewed these, but we'll actually take a vote on the general revenue at the end when we're done. So I'm making note in here that we reviewed the following budgets individually putting them in here, but when you vote, you'll vote on it as a whole general.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not starting another one. I don't know that there's another that easy one. Oh, yeah.
Who's
He's the
that?
public administrator. He's
Oh.
always easy.
Yeah. Oh, he will be.
Where's his at? I know he turned it in. Well, oh, there he is. We'll do his. We'll do one more.
One more time.
One more time.
Okay.
Is this going okay? Is everybody doing all right with this?
I think it's going
With this?
great.
Wait till we get to the rough
I've been seeing a lot of money going out.
ones. And I know, it kind of makes you nauseous.
Yeah.
So the public administrator has one county paid employee that they are also reimbursed on. So whatever we pay out for the employee, they pay back to us.
Okay.
So we just have a little bit of training office supplies, which Alan does a great job. Obviously, he hasn't spent anything in that. I'm not sure why we continue to budget that amount. It's just been that way for
Ever.
and ever. His office is pretty self-sufficient. But if somebody else had to go in there or something, it might not be.
It's gonna change a lot.
You can't zero out his budget. Simply what it is. So the only increase he had was in the employee wage. It was given to all county employees. So
That one looks good to me.
Mhm.
You, Jim?
Yep, that's all I need. Okay,
okay,
now hold her up.
so you're going to adjourn.
Do I need a
Motion,
motion?
motion.
Second.
Motion been made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
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 And then